Sahih al-Bukhari, as any Muslim knows, is the most authentic reference work for the prophetic tradition of the Prophet Muhammad. The most authentic reference. There's a chapter heading in Sahih al-Bukhari, in this tremendous work of the prophetic tradition. Chapter heading, chapter Jihad. Kitab al-Jihad is called the chapter or the book of Jihad. In this book of Jihad there comes a hadith, a tradition of the Prophet Muhammad. What's that tradition? He said that there was a prophet from the prophets who came before us. A prophet from the prophets who came before us, from the children of Israel. And of course we as Muslims regard the children of Israel that were with the prophets that came before the Prophet Muhammad to be Muslims. So there was a prophet from the prophets of the children of Israel. And he went out. And as he was walking upon the path with his people, an ant came and bit him on his leg, on his foot or his leg. And because the sting hurt him, he commanded one of his followers to go to the ant's nest and burn the whole of the nest of the ants. Burn the whole nest. So then Allah rebuked him. The hadith is in Bukhari. Then Allah rebuked him. And Allah said, one ant bit you and you burnt the whole of the nest. You burnt out and you killed all of the ants because of one ant bit you. Which chapter in Bukhari? Remind me. Jihad. Kitab al-Jihad. What does that tell you? It tells you that the jurists of old, from the early part of Islam, and the scholars of Islamic jurisprudence, how did they regard the killing of people who are non-combatants? That he would bring this narration into the chapter of Jihad about ants, meaning that if one ant was to bite you, it is not permissible for you to go and kill all of the ants. Then how about human beings? One human harms you, and then you wage war against the whole of the West, like Bin Laden did, Al-Zawahiri did, Abu Musab al-Zarqawi did, the likes of Abu Hamza did, the likes of Faisal al-Jamaiki did. All of these individuals, they saw the oppression in the Muslim lands, and what did they say? They said the whole of the West is Darul Harb. This is the word, exact word that they used. The whole of the world, rather, not even the West, the whole of the world is Dar al-Harb, meaning a land of war. So they regarded England or Great Britain to be a land of war. France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Morocco, even Saudi Arabia, they said was a land of war. Why? Because it doesn't implement, these lands don't implement the Sharia as they claim.